Hey! Hi there! What's up? And welcome back. It's been a long time since the last stream. I think it's 1 month or something like that. And today we are back working on my game FallacyQuiz. I want to release that game maybe next month. I want to release it. But to release it, I need to finish the multiplayer mode. So that's what we are doing today. So let's get into it. I have my Godot window here. Let's see. Multiplayer. Okay. Maybe I show you what's up with the game. Hey! Hi, Stop GodotEngine. Glad to see you. So, I hope that everything's working audio-wise. Maybe you cannot hear audio from the game really well. Wait. Okay, cool. Now it's working. Sounds fine? Nice. So, what's new? You can now use a controller in the game. That was kind of possible before, but now it's completely supported. I need to connect it to my PC and wait. I need to connect it and then turn it on. Yeah. Cool. So maybe a little low actually. The game. Oh yeah, the sound from the game, but I think it's a setting with the game itself. Test. Yeah, I think it's working now. Okay, so I have the controller here and I can control everything with the controller, which was pretty hard to do because I wanted to have a little cursor like this, and yeah, you can really go and change every setting everywhere. So yeah, that was quite complicated to do, but I needed to do that because I spot a bug. Let me add there are no shadows right now for the objects. That's pretty strange. I think I know what's the issue with that. No shadow objects. Title screen. Okay. Anyways, I needed to have a controller support mode. A controller support for the multiplayer mode. Because for the multiplayer mode, you can use the keyboard for 2-player. So here's the multiplayer mode. You can use the keyboard for 2-player. 1 player on the WASD and 1 player on using the arrows. But for more players, I want to let people play with 4 players. And for that, you need controllers. So you can join the game like this. See, we have 2 players from the keyboard and 1 from a controller. So that's the idea, and it's mostly working, but we have some issues to fix. and some things to add. Okay. Let me go back. Whoa, who is that? Hi, Bad Mulch in the YouTube chat. What's up? Okay, so let's go back to the tasks. What tasks do I have? So yeah, first thing first, I'm going to fix that issue with the shadows. So this is an issue with the objects, moving craft objects. Okay. So by default, the shadow is hidden. Is this that easy? I think it's that easy. Let's try. Why? Okay. Yeah, fixed. Okay. Easy one. Wait, I want to check in the glossary if it's still working. Yeah, cool. Okay. Fix no shadow on title screen. Commit. Okay. Wanted to check if you were reading YouTube chat. Yep, I am reading all the chats. By the way, do you know that you can have all the chats in one place, so that you don't have to juggle with both of them? Next. So next, I want to add the type of input that the user is using on the multiplayer select screen, so that they know that the controller is linked to one player. I think it's going to be nice. Let's try it. So let's go back to our multiplayer screen. Our multiplayer screen is using objects for each player selector. This object. So I want to add below this the type of input that they are using. Is it going to be easy? I think, because everything is there, so I could just change the type of this node for it to be a vertical box container. That way I can add a new a new node that is going to be a picture. So let's use a texture rect. We might have an issue because, yeah, this extends control. Let's see, is a VBox container yeah, a VBox container inherits a control, so I can have a script that extends control as a script for a VBox. So that's okay. So we have a texture rect here. We need to use a minimum size for it. So let's use 100 for instance. Let's see. And here we can apply a texture. So I'm just going to use this icon for now. And it's way too big, so we need to change the way it's scaling. I don't want to keep the size. I want to fit the height. Wait, that's strange. Ignore size, keep aspect centered. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so let's see if it works. And then we can change programmatically the icon that is used here. Okay. Okay, we have a little issue with the size. Maybe it's something to do with the animation player. Oh, can you see that? Yeah, you can. Let me know if at some time you cannot see something. So I changed the scale of the control node, but what? Maybe I need to change the scale of the texture rect too. Let's try. Duplicate. No, not duplicate. But just scale. Transform, scale. And it goes from 0 to 1. Let's do the same thing here. Oh wait, I cannot change it. Why? I cannot change node that is the size a child of a controller. Why did I was able to change the other one? Okay, anyway, I think it's because the VBox is a container. Yeah, okay, it's a container, so I cannot change the scale of it. Maybe I can change the scale of the player selector. From 0 to 1, using some is in out, maybe not that much. Okay. Let's try it. It's kind of working. But it's not smooth anymore. Yeah, it was smooth before. So yeah, let's go back. Let's go back. Yeah, no, I want to keep that. Yeah, no, that's perfect. So I cannot use this. Next we could just have the texture rect below using predefined size. This control is supposed to always be 200 of height. So maybe we can just have this be minimum size x 100. 200 and just move it manually. Layout position, this might work too. And then we can apply the icon here, ignore the size and keep aspect centered. Okay, now let's see how it works in game. Hey! Oh, thank you very much for the red elliptic. Hi everyone. Welcome to this stream. We are working on my Godot game FallacyQuiz. We're working on the multiplayer mode. How was the stream, Elliptic? I need to go, but I'll try to come back to see what you're up to. Okay, thank you. Have a nice one, Elliptic. Okay, so yeah, I'm working on the multiplayer mode. Check this this nice animation I made to prompt the player to join the game. So yeah, I have the controller here. The game was made to be controller to support all the controllers, and right now I'm trying to add a little icon on the bottom of the player's selection. Yeah, it's kind of working. So yeah, the player can select shape to join the game, and maybe I tell you what the game is all about. The game, yeah, okay. The game is a quiz about rhetorical fallacies. So let's try easy mode here. So you're... Oh, what's going on here? I'll fix that later. yeah, so you have to choose between multiple. So yeah, for instance, there's unemployment because young people don't want to work. Is that valid or is that fallacious? And then when you answer, so here's it's multiplayer, so you have everyone should answer. Then that they tell you what's the fallacious reasoning, the sophism, and then you can check a definition inside a glossary to try to understand the question. So for instance here, yeah, and then you can just, yeah, so I'm using every player in multiplayer mode. Every player can interact with the book. Oh, I need to fix that. There's an issue here. Hey, thanks for following Vex 667. Yeah, there's an issue here. I cannot select in the glossary in multiplayer mode. I cannot select. Let me try again. Check definition. Yeah, I cannot select more stuff. Can I do it with keyboard? No, I cannot do it using the keyboard. So, can you see that? Yeah. Multiplayer glossary can't select in the index. Okay, I'll need to fix that later. Okay, but yeah, you know what the game is about now. And then let's finish this round. So yeah, for instance, yes, of course, our burgers are high in calories, but the vegetable portion is much larger in our new recipe. So here it's a red herring because they're dodging the issue with the calories. So you can say it's fallacious. And then everyone's right here. So. And then you can see the score to see who's winning. Cool. It's working pretty well. It's almost done. The multiplayer mode is almost done. I've been working on it for like 1 or 2 months now. Do I need to animate that or not? I'm not sure. I think it's fine if it just slides in like that. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so now I need to create the icon for each one of them. Yeah. But this might be easy because I already have this information. Yeah, let's do that. So let's open Krita. Looks good. Thank you, Vex. Krita controls dot. Let me open the controls.krita. Okay. Let me show you this window. I need to change the window. Okay, cool. So here's the icon. We're going to duplicate this layer. Let's call it sub icons. Group. This one is going to be left key or player 1. Yeah, okay. And we just need to remove what we don't need. So where's the eraser? Or maybe just selection tool, yeah. So that one is the player 2. And this one is the joypad. Cool. We have all the icons now. We can save. So I'm using a tool I found recently, which is a Krita importer for Godot, which is pretty cool. So here I'm just going to save inside my project on. I save all my assets outside of my project, outside of the Godot code, but for the importer I need to save a copy inside of the code, but it's not exported with the game. So yeah, assets, textures, Krita imports. Okay, so let's go back to Godot. Hey, thank you for following C'est un carré. Godot. Where's Godot? There you go. Okay, we have a lot of errors, but it's from the importer, okay? And now using the Krita importer, all the icons are from all the layers. So that's what's so cool. All the layers of my files, of my file, are here as PNG files. So I can just use them like this. That's really cool. I think what I'm going to do is create a new control node to host all my icons. and so that I can just switch between them instead of having to change the picture. I could just change the picture. But this is easier to maintain in the future, yeah. So texture rect, okay. Duplicate and duplicate. This one is going to have the player 1. This one is going to have the player 2, and this one is going to have the joypad. Now that I think about it, it's going to be easier if I just use one and then use the script to change the picture. Hey, Macatap, what's up? You made it. So yeah, I'm working on multiplayer mode for my game right now. And I'm creating a way to peer-to-peer or server. It's couch co-op. Maybe let me show you. I have controller support now in my game, and I added controller support because I needed it for the multiplayer. So yeah, multiplayer. Then you're shown this animation, and then you can join like this. So yeah, that's it. That's the the player selection screen right now. And then, oh, maybe you can see on the top right corner of the screen, you have little icons for every player, so that if they try to interact with the game, they know the game is actually listening to the inputs, but they are not in control, you know? So that they don't feel like the game is not working, they just understand that it's not... And on top of this, it's a way to help them know which player they are. So if we try to go in expert mode, now every player has a little hand with their icon and their color, so that everyone can understand who they are. And then you can select, and you have to wait for everyone to select an option. So yeah, and what I'm doing right now? Right now I'm making so that when you join the multiplayer node, you know what type of input you are using. So for instance here, every input, I have a joypad, so I want to show that, for instance, the last one was the joypad. That way you can understand what's happening. Love how dynamic it all is. Yeah, it's a lot of work to to make it like this, but I think it's worth it. So yeah. Let's go back and make it so that we actually choose the right texture to be used, the right icon. So I'm going to have a dictionary for the input icons. And the dictionary is going to be, I think I have -2 and -1, which are player 1 and player 2 on the keyboard, Like if you use WASD, I made it so that you were registered as player -1, I think. So yeah, in that case, I'm going to add player 2. Maybe preload this because it's a resource, so we can use it afterward. Do I need to? No, I think I just need to load since it's I'm not sure. I don't want to instantiate it, so maybe just load. Player 1, player 2, and the joypads. The joypads are all the other ones, so all the other numbers. So maybe, yeah, let's just do that. Okay, so now how to actually use that? I think we could. I think we could update that using the ready function. Do I have a ready function already? Yeah. So I might be able to get the this information from I'm not sure. No, I need to change it from the multiplayer node. So let's go back to our multiplayer node. There you go. So when we create our player selector, here we need to assign it the right input. So maybe let's create let's just create a function, set device ID. Perfect. So if ID in input icons, or maybe if ID in yeah, if ID is in input icons, if not ID in input icons, then ID is now equals 0. So 0 is our default because I don't have different controller icons. And then we can use input icons ID as the picture for our texture rect. So texture rect the texture equals input icons ID. Okay, so now we need to use that function from our multiplayer scene. New player selector, set device ID. And how to get the device ID? I have the player ID. I think I store the device ID some way. Somewhere. Player ID. Oh, it's just the player ID? It's just a player ID, I guess. I might have to rename that device ID then. Okay, cool. Let's try it out. Okay, multiplayer. That's wrong. That's wrong. And that's wrong. Okay. Let's see. But they were different, which is a good thing. So by default, player ID -2 is supposed to be WASD. Is that what we did? -2, we use player 1. And yeah, no, that's supposed to be player 2. So then this is supposed to be player 1, and that's supposed to be joypad. I think it's going to work now. Nailed it. Yeah, that was perfect. Multiplayer. So yeah, that's the right one. That's the right one, and that's the right one. Cool. Cool. So now I think an issue that I can see is it's way too opaque. So let's make it a bit transparent. Change the modulation even more. Yeah. Cool. Okay. That's normal. That's a Godot thing. Okay. That's cool. A joypad, keyboard. Okay. Maybe it's maybe a bit too big. Let's try to resize it. I'm using 100. Let's use wait, I cannot change that? Why? Oh, the minimum size. Okay. Yeah, I think it's better like this. Maybe it's a bit too small. That might be the right size. Should we add a little arrow that points to it? Yeah. Let's add the little arrow. So, oh, you didn't see anything. Cool. Now you see. Yeah, I just changed the size of the input icon. I'm going to add a little arrow so that we can. Okay, cool. Thanks for following, Joka went. Thank you very much. Yeah, so just a little arrow to point to the player. So we just need to center, middle, and change the position. Want to see more of your projects? It seems cool from what I can see. Yeah, no problem. Let me just wrap this up and I'll show you. Hey, Salty, what's up? Let's go back to Krita. Because I want to make the controller straight. Okay, just a little rotation. Look. Like that. Cool. And what's cool is now I can just re-import it into Godot by saving it at the right place. Okay, let's go back to our Godot screen. I need to use the right color. For the label. Font color. Oh, how do I get the right color? I need to modulate back this like this. I want this color exactly. There you go. And then we can go back and modulate that down. Okay. Now let's try that. Let's try it. So yeah, sorry, joke I went. Here's the game. FallacyQuiz. The arrow is a bit too small, but we'll change that. Yeah, that's perfect. I like it. Cool, cool, cool. So yeah, want to see more of your project. So the project is a quiz. It's a quiz game about rhetorical fallacies. So every sophism, for instance, when someone tells you that oh, everyone likes McDonald's, so you should like McDonald's or stuff like that, that's a rhetorical fallacy. It's an appeal to popularity, for instance. So we can try it. Start game. So here we have multiple modes: easy mode, expert mode, or custom modes. We're going to try the expert one. Okay. So for instance here, there's unemployment because we already had this one. Why is it the same one every time? No, it wasn't valid. So it's either that or you'll be out on the street. So this one is a false dilemma because there are other options, but often people will tell you you do this or or else this will happen, and that way they forget to tell you all the other options, and so they force you to choose between two options. So it's a false dilemma. You can check the definition of false dilemma, so then you have a glossary that will open up and show you a definition. 0.2 in dev and 0.3 in prod. Yeah, so yeah, but I'll explain to you why. But yes, I'm not using the right version number. That's so freaking cool, the animation and such. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was a lot of work. So then you can check the definition, but you can also just flip through the book. You don't have all the definitions in the book, because some of them you have to unlock by playing, by encountering the fallacy while playing. And then if you want, you have access to an index where you can, for instance, if you want to know what's this one, you can click and it will take you to this page instantly. And then, oh, you go back to the game. Like this. You have bad grades in physics, but considering the price of your teacher, you should be getting A+. So this one is appeal to money. That is well, Tim. Great detail. Thank you very much, Makadap. And then, so this, when I'm during development, I'm only playing with the three questions per game, but normally you have like 5 questions per round and 3 rounds per game, so 15 questions. So now, with only 3 questions, I cannot have a big score, but scores are like 8,000 in normal mode. There you go. Yeah. So let's go back to the multiplayer. Yeah, the arrow was a bit too small. So let's get it bigger. Font size. Is this working? 30. Oh, by the way, it will help me a lot if you wishlist the game on Steam. I'm trying to reach 1,000 wishlists, and it's really hard because I'm not a marketing guy. I'm just making a game, you know. So if you can help me to reach the 1,000 wishlist threshold, it will be really cool. I can feel all the knowledge from your other projects being put to use here. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Starting a okay. I want to finish my other projects, but starting a project after learning all from my other projects is so it feels so good, because I can just I don't have the burden of my past code, which wasn't as optimal and as good as what I can make now. So wishlisted just because you're French. Merci beaucoup. Ça fait plaisir. Oh, thank you, Salty. Rewriting is so much worse than just starting fresh. Yeah. Sometimes you cannot rewrite, you know, like it's the same as restarting. I rewrote a lot for Octahedron. Octahedron is a completely new project from what it was. So Octahedron is going to... I'm going to release it just after this one. But for Crafty County, it's still in Godot 3, and yeah, I feel bad because it's people don't care about Octahedron at all. People care about Crafty County. You switch, yeah, for Octahedron I switched to Godot 4. So yeah, the little arrows, I think they work well like this. Where's the game? Here it is, okay. Maybe the arrows should be a little less, a little more transparent. Let's try that. Cool. Yeah, I think it works now. Yeah, for Octahedron, last year I switched to Godot 4, and while switching to Godot 4, I refactored a lot at the same time, you know. So yeah, but I did not switch to Godot 4 for Crafty County. Cool. So that's done. Next task. Let's see what's next. I have my to-do list. I had like 11 tasks this morning. Like first thing in the morning, I checked how many tasks I had, and I had 11 tasks, and now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tasks, and during the day I add tasks. So if I spot a bug, I add a task, and sometimes the number of tasks at the end of the day is greater than when the day started, so we're pretty good today. So let me commit that. Multiplayer. Yeah, okay, cool. Add icon for input, commit. Cool. Next. What are the next ones? Next one is, so I could do the translation. Oh, the multiplayer. I have an issue with the multiplayer. I cannot select in the index of the glossary in multiplayer mode. So let's do that. Yeah, so for instance, that's a task that I just added when I showed the game earlier. So multiplayer mode, let's add only 2-player. And let's go. People who think we should sort our trash are idiots. Is it valid or no? Okay. So let's say it's valid. What? And now we can check the definition so that we can debug that. Okay. So see, I cannot select stuff. I need to know why. So it's an issue. It could be an issue with, what was that definition? What definition? The definition of this fallacy? I think it was appeal to spite. So yeah, let's check it out if you want. Appeal to spite. The interlocutor will try to attack you personally by mentioning things that could harm your reputation, such as insults, for instance. The goal is either to get the audience to turn their back on you before they even consider whether you're right or not, or to escalate the exchange into a quarrel to avoid being challenged on their positions. This one is quite complicated to handle. Stooping? What's stooping? Oh, okay. Stooping to their level by responding is to be avoid. Try to ignore these comments so as not to lose sight of the debate. Interlocutor, I need a definition for the definition. Interlocutor is the person you're talking to. Yeah. I wrote this in French. I wrote all the definitions for this glossary, but I wrote them in French, and then I had a friend of mine who is a native speaker translate them all in English. So yeah, some words maybe could be simplified for because maybe not all players will be native speakers. Yeah. Let's go back to index. So yeah, the glossary can also be used using the mouse, and using the mouse there's no issue at all. It was so hard to make it so that you can use the mouse to select stuff and all, but it's working. The issue is in multiplayer you can use different controllers, so I have my own way of handling input. So maybe this is why it's working strangely. You know what? I think I can hear input right now. Oh, okay. I think the cursors are still in the game, like in the in the computer. Like here. Yeah, okay. So that might be the issue. How to fix that then? Maybe the person who not sure. How could I do it? What I could do... What I could do is freeze all the cursors. Let's try that. So let's go back to our quiz scene. Here it is, the quiz scene, and what we need is to maybe I should enable the single player cursor. Let's try that first. Maybe it's a quick fix. On quiz end screen definition pressed. Okay, this one. Okay. But then I need to disable the single player cursor. So I have a function to only let one player control everything. I created that function for the pause menu because on the pause menu I don't want everyone to be able to interact with the menu, just the person who used the pause button. But now I need to know when the game is resumed, and I never had to do that before. So how could I do that? Maybe using a signal? Yeah, I'm going to create a new function called onQuiz check definition ended. On check definition ended. Okay, and I'm going to call that function afterwards. So disable single player cursor. Cool. Let's call this function where I quit the definition. Abyss quiz. Okay, check game. No. Okay, there you go. Twin callback, and then do we have the quiz? Okay, let's try that. So, multiplayer again. Oh, cool. You have the little controller here. Let's go. If you have the connections, you can... okay. Check definition. Did it work? Okay, I can control the book. Can someone else control the book? I think they can. I think I fixed it. Yeah, everyone can. Cool. And now, if I resume the game, can I still do it? Can I still play? Let's see. Yes! Cool! It was so easy. I already made a function that does that kind of stuff, so cool. Whew. I'm relieved because that's the kind of stuff that is really hard. I'm so done with all the input related stuff. It was so hard to like Godot doesn't support multiplayer input at all. You just have single player input for the focus. There's only one focused node in all Godot logic. You only have one node that is focused at a given time. So I had to make my own way of handling inputs for multiplayer, so that I was able to differentiate from, is the game controlled by one player, by another one, and most importantly, which node are they focusing on. So yeah, that was really hard. So yeah, when there's an issue with the input like this, I'm so glad that I can fix it that easily. Cool. Let me commit that. Multiplayer glossary can select in the index. That's a fix. There you go. Now, I saw a little issue, and this was with the objects in game. Objects in game have a stick too much. I don't know if you saw that, but I saw it. Let's see why. Okay. See? Why do they have two of them? Mesh instance 3D normal? What's that? Okay. Yeah, I think it's enough. Let's try. I don't need multiplayer for that. Can just start. Cool, fixed. Next. Next, no shadows objects on title screen, that's done. Can't change drop down with the joystick. Is that still an issue? Is that still an issue? Can't change the drop down with joystick. Let's see. Because I changed the way the input works. So if you go to settings, you can change the audio, you can change the language. But it's an issue with the multiplayer mode, so let's go back to the multiplayer mode. Okay, custom. You can change, oh yeah, you can change the number of rounds. You can change the number of questions. You cannot stay. Yeah, that's not a big deal. Can you change the difficulty? Yeah, it's working. It is working, cool. Oh, there's one thing that's not working, and that's the mouse on here. I cannot click, and I'm not sure why, so let's check it out. So if you have any, it's really frequent to not be able to click on stuff, because Godot has by default stops when you have an object. It will stop all input from going through, which is a weird default, but at least you don't have the issue where it's not clicking and you don't know why. There's an easy way to know what's going wrong when you do that, and that's going to the debugger, and then you go to debugger, and then you go to miscellaneous here, misc, okay, and then you can see exactly what is the node you just click. So if I go back to my game, I can try to click on a button. It's not working, but then you go back to this without clicking anything else, and you know that it's the node that I clicked as this path in the tree. So it's in title screen, game mode section, so I can go to my game mode selection, scene. Where is it? I need to reopen it. Game mode section, scene. Okay. VBox container, this one. Margin container, this one. And then control. So this one. And it means that I need to change the way the mouse works. Let's try pass. It's still not working, and let's try ignore. And ignore is working. But since this control Yeah, now it's working, but since this will control, let's go back to the gameplay. Hey, Aurelin, that pesky default input exclusivity, swallow clicks events on topmost element that doesn't even listen to clicks. Yeah, that's exactly it. I never know if pass or ignore will be right. Me neither. I just try them both and then I see. Yeah, so now I can click if I want to, but the issue is yeah, I need to restart the game. The issue is this is my control node for the multiplayer mode, so I want to check if it did not break my multiplayer mode. So yeah, I can click here if I want. I have no issue at all. Okay, and see, okay, I want to show you, I made it so that you can control with the controller, but I kept the effect from the mouse, so I'm pretty proud of this, because with the mouse it will follow your mouse around, and I succeeded in keeping this effect with the cursor. I take the position of the cursor instead of the position of the mouse, and the cursor has some oh, you cannot see anything. There you go. Yeah, with the mouse you have some effects like this, and I kept this effect with the controller. So let's see if the multiplayer mode is still working. That's really strange. Okay. That's a new bug discovered. Achievement, new bug unlocked. I don't know what was that. I think it's... No, I'm not sure what it was. Okay. I think I can still interact with everything, yeah? Yeah, I made it so that during the multiplayer mode you cannot use your mouse for anything, you cannot play with the mouse, but the mouse can interact with everything anyways, so that you always have, if the controllers don't work anymore, you always have a way to interact with the game to, for instance, here I can select for each player. Wait, I think I spotted a new bug. I'm not crazy, right? I had two hearts for a moment. That was strange. Anyways, I think it's working, so let's commit. Hi, by the way, Arwelin. That's fixed. Let's commit that. Mouse filter equals 2. That's the commit. The commit is mouse filter equals 2. But then the commit message is longer than the commit itself, because the commit message is mouse now works in selection screen. Okay, what's next? I think I want to check if the glossary works with the controller, because I changed the way it works. The glossary. Yeah, okay, that works. Cool. So what's the next task? So I don't want to do the translation with you on screen, right? Makes sense, right? It's not really funny. So what are the other ones that we could do? We have a pause, a bug with the pause menu. When you use the pause between two questions, it can soft lock the game. So that's one we can do. I wanted to have a different kind of lighting during the hard mode to differentiate hard mode and easy mode. That could be an interesting one. I also want to change the way audio works, but that's not really interesting for the stream. I also want to add an edge blur effect in the main game. It's already on the title screen, and I like how it looks, so maybe I want to add it to the main game. And the last one is, oh, this one is so hard. The multiplayer is not reset when you go back to the home screen. So when you play in multiplayer right now, you have to set up which player does what, which player is what shape and color and everything like that. I can show that to you. I have to fix that. When you go to the multiplayer mode, you have to select. See? You have to select the color of your player. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, that's a bug. That's a big bug. What was that? I'm not supposed to be able to select the same one twice. Okay, we know we know what the task is. The task is to fix that bug. First, the task is to get that bug again. It doesn't seem like an easy one to. The edge blur looks great. Yeah. So yeah, I want to add it to the main game. So let's try to reproduce the bug. I found a bug yesterday that I thought I fixed 2 years ago. Those are the worst ones. Okay, so let's try to. So what could be the reason it did that? So just so you understand what's happening, each player is supposed to select a shape and a color, like the shape plus color, and they are never supposed to have the same ones. So I worked hard for them to never be able to have the same one, but for some reason, in some circumstances, it happens, but I don't know what I did. What did I do? I might need to check the footage. Oops, not enough sanity check at literally every step of every element on screen. I need to reproduce it to try to understand what's happening. I think it's when a new player appears. Let's try again. You know what? I think we have to check the code. We have to check the code. We cannot... Oh, you did not see anything again? That's... I have an issue with my stream where sometimes you cannot see what's happening. And I have to move the window for it to appear. I don't know how to trigger it. It's quite robust right now. See, you cannot have the other ones. Oh, wait. I got it. What did I do? I don't know. So what's going on? We can inspect. So I'm going to hide this. I was trying to make an overlay for Twitch stream, but I could not get OBS to game capture any Godot windows other than the main one, so I had to make it start with the overlay transparency and make the control settings a subchild window. Overlay transparency. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's strange. Oh yeah, when you force Godot to run every window as a sub window inside it, yeah, I do this because I don't like having a lot of windows open, different ones. So we're going to check what's going on. So title screen, game mode selection, multiplayer. Where is it? Multiplayer, VBox, grid container. Okay, here we go. So this one current color 1, this one current color 3, and this one is also current color 3. So that's interesting. They both have the same color. This shouldn't happen at all. So what went wrong? We need to check. the available colors that are in my multiplayer script. Available colors 2 and 4. So okay, that's strange because I should have more colors than this. I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is used here, 3 is used here, 3 is used also here. But they tell me that my available colors are only 2 and 4. Okay, if I do this, what are my available colors now? 0 and 4? But the current color was 3. That's not possible. You know what? That means that it was the right color from the point of view of my multiplayer screen. But it wasn't using the right color in my node, player selector node. And I think it's when it's appearing. The issue is when it's appearing. Player selector. So yeah, so player color equals available color pop front. Okay, then I change the current color with the player color. It should work. Change player color. That's so strange. I'm not even sure what triggered it. Did I do it? Wait. I did it again. What's going on? Okay, you know what? We're going to have a new way of checking if the player is changing or not. So we're going to create a boolean, color changing. By default, it's false. Okay. I'm almost starting to backseat program here, wanting to ask a lot of questions. Go for it. Go for it if you want to ask questions. So yeah, I'm going to have a security with a boolean to prevent me from changing color if I'm already changing color. So for instance, when I add a new When I add a player, I need to change the color here. Color changing equals true. Do players have to lock in their color choice, or does it assume the one in front display is already locked in? They have to lock in. Let me show you. They have to lock their colors, but I don't want them to be able to choose it. So for instance here, I have square green, red and yellow. If the yellow one wants a new color, they only have purple and blue. They cannot select the green and red ones because someone else already have it. But if I change to blue here and I try, now I can access the red one. But then you tell that you're ready. You think it would be better to let people have the same color and just prevent them to lock if someone else already locked with that color? So the actual lock-in is not exactly necessary then. It's necessary because it lets people, like, it's a ready, like it's you are ready to play, you know. That way right now the player one cannot start the game. We have to wait for everyone to be, if player one tries to start, they cannot start. You have to, everyone has to confirm to be able to start. That's the utility of it. That way I can also, it's a way to make sure people their controllers is working and they know how to use them and stuff like that. Okay, but there's an issue. I can what? Okay, there's a big problem here. It's not supposed to do that at all. Yeah, I think one function might be asynchronous, and the issue is the available clause sanity check. Yeah, so right now the way it works is I have available colors is an array, is a list of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and when I want to use a color, I pop one of the color. So I pop front, and now it's my color, so it's not available anymore for anyone to use. But for some reason this can fail. That's really strange. Yeah, they are checking a shared pool. So I have two. So what I want to do is use a boolean to tell that I'm changing the color. But it's really strange because they are not supposed to be asynchronous functions. I never, maybe for some reason they are using multiple threads or something, but it's feels strange. That looks like a race condition. What's that? Then I need to wait for the color to change. So color changing. So if color changing, if not, no, if color changing, oh no, while color changing, I'm going to wait. Wait. Get tree. Process frame. Then color changing. Then I'm in control, so color changing equals true, and then I give back control by doing color changing equals false. Yeah, I'm going to wrap that in a function. Start color changing. And end color changing. Okay. Yeah, let's wrap this. Start and end. I think it happens when two players change colors at the same time. Yeah, but it makes no sense, right? Because Godot is supposed to do everything in the same thread. If you don't tell Godot to not, if you don't tell Godot to do multi-threading or stuff like that, it's supposed to do one function at a time. But maybe I changed a function, or maybe I wait somewhere, I don't know. Maybe take some time to update the value of available colors. I'm not sure. Yeah, so that's when I add a player. Now let's go to the next one. Start color changing, end color changing. A boolean should not be necessary for this. Maybe have a separate array. Split your available colors to possible colors with occupied colors. I don't see how it will solve the issue. Possible colors with occupied colors. It reduces the chance of it failing, but if there's an issue with our arrays not working as expected, it could fail on both arrays, on both lists. So we updated, yeah, changed the player color, remove player. When I remove the player, I also change the color. Okay, let's try to make it fail. Let me know if you see anything wrong. We are never supposed to have the same color multiple times. I'm really trying to trigger it right now. You gotta do a swap with every player combination? Okay, let's try. Do I have another controller? Yeah. I do have another controller, so let's try to break that. I need a cable. I have my box of cables. This. Okay. Let's go. I have the PS4 controller. Okay, we have all the controllers. See the little animation? Because we cannot add more of them. That's so cool. Okay. So. Okay, that's. Okay, before that, like yesterday, I only had 4 colors, and I was using a question mark symbol to let people be able to swap. The thing is, it was trash because you cannot select the question mark, so it was strange. I did some tests with players. And they were trying to confirm with the question mark, and even if the question mark thanks to the question mark they were able to swap colors, it's way easier to just add a 5th color. So I added a hollowed out heart, a yellow hollowed out heart, so now we have 5 colors, so I can still swap. So for instance, if someone wants my blue heart, they can ask me to change, and then they can take it. So I'm almost sure it happens when you swap a color from the beginning or the end of an array, and it does pop or push. Let's try it. But with our boolean, it shouldn't make any difference. How am I supposed to click on 4 things at a time to... Okay, I'm trying to check if it works. So I need to swap them all at the same time. Let's try. I have to control 4 stuff at a time. Okay, can I do that? Oh wait, I think I can. Okay, I'm ready. It works! Wait. Wait. No! No! Why? I have a check. I check if I'm changing colors or not. Why? It seems so robust. Wait. What's that? How is that possible? Okay, that's so strange. So right now it's not happening at all. Like there's no synchronization issue right now because it's only one event. So I completely broke the available colors array. Let's try to see what's up. So my array available colors are 1 and 3. Okay. And if I swap, okay, let's check now. 1 and 2. So this player is using color 3. This player is... That's strange. It reports as if I'm using color 2. But color 2 is not red. So maybe that's not an issue with the logic, it's an issue with the animation. Interesting. Let's check it out. Right now, I have all the symbols here. And the visible one is the second one. Oh no, wait. No, it's a real issue. It's not a visual issue. Nope. No, it's not a visual issue. That push pop is weird. That push pop is weird. Okay, so how can I check now? Oh, okay, so instead of using an array, just using a list of Boolean, true and false. Let's try that. You could just check if a player is in a list and skip to the next possible color. No, I cannot do that because they can change color. I could check just before they change color, stuff like that. So instead of checking available color, I'm just going to check yeah, but oh wait, I think I know how to do that. So available colors, find true, and find is supposed to get me, wait, find is supposed to return an index. So now it will return an index, and then I can make it so that available colors of that index is false. Yeah, should work. Okay, next. Hi, Arnaud de Moulin. Oh, but wait. If okay, that's easier than before. Cool, and the next one is this one. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, this one I need to find, but in the opposite direction. Is it possible to find in the reverse direction? I think there's something like rfind or something. Rfind? Yeah, rfind exists. That's so cool. Okay, cool. So what we just did is instead of using a pool of colors, and we can just remove colors and get them back into the list, we're using a list of 5, and it will always be 5 elements that can be true or false. Let's try it. We completely changed the way it works. Multiplayer. Okay. What the fuck is that? I hope you did not see what happened. Okay. What? Can't be the same color if there is no color. Okay, that's strange. And is it even doing anything? wait, I know what's happening. Okay, that's... I have a reset function which reset all the values, and it was still resetting the values to the way I was doing it before. So yeah, that's not a big deal. Yep, okay. That's the kind of stupid stuff that can happen. Let's try again. Okay. That's... Oh, you know what? I'm not resetting the old one. Okay, that's easy to fix. So... Where is it? Here. Player... yeah, the previous one. The player color. The previous player color. Let's try again. Okay. Oh no. Oh, I cannot do the rotation using this method. Yeah, I cannot rotate through all of them using this. Because it finds the... Oh, you cannot see. I cannot rotate through all of them. Or I will have to use a cursor. Cursor equals 0 by default. Okay. And here cursor plus equals 1. No, cursor equals cursor plus 1, and we need to clump that, or not clump that. I think there's a way to rotate, right? Modulo? Yeah, we could just use modulo. So cursor plus 1 plus available colors size modulo available color size. And now that we have the cursor, we can use it here. I hope it will work. It should work. Let's go. Is it working? I think we can rotate all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Let's try from in the different direction. Wait, I think there's an issue. So what's the order? Yeah, there's an issue. It's not the same order in the two different directions. So I have a cursor to go in one direction, and that works. But then when I need to use the cursor for the other direction, that breaks. See? That makes no sense. It's just a +1 or -1 like stuff. Wait, I think it might be easier than I think. I think it's way easier than what I thought. I'm changing the code right now. So if maybe I can hide this. Yeah. So I'm going to add a cursor. Equals to the player data. I need to modulo it. Okay, so if cursor is equals to the size of the thing -1, then cursor equals 0. I need to loop, you know? I need to loop if I need to search from the 0 if I'm at the end, and if I'm at the beginning, I need to search from the end. As easy as that. Saved. And we need to restart. Okay. Okay. It works. Okay, we are getting closer to testing again. I think it works as expected. Blue, red, green, purple, yellow, blue, red, green, purple, yellow, purple, green, red, blue. Okay, so that works. Now let's add a second player. What? What? One, two, three, four, five. Yeah. Okay, now it's working for some reason. And now it's not working. It's working in one direction. It's working in that direction, but not in the other one for some reason. You know what? Let's just print the list. So it's kind of working in that direction. Wait, what? Oh wait, it's totally normal. I was checking before changing. Okay. Okay, okay. So I add the new one. No problem. No problem at all. Okay. Hey Jay, what's up? Okay, in that direction there's no issue at all. It's in the other direction that there's an issue. I cannot go. Oh, what happened? It worked this time around, and I don't know why. What did... Oh! It did not work this time. Okay, so why does it do this? I cannot change. Hey, Fond Attitude. Maybe I need to remove the gameplay so that you can see the code. Silently judging the coding? Okay. You should do that loudly. Okay, let's try again. I'm curious why the players are negative numbers. Okay, I can explain. Let me just try that. False, false, false. Okay. New player. False, 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 false. Oh, oh. I think it's working. Oh. Wait. I saw something strange. I saw the same one twice. Wait, let's do the ultimate test. If this one fails, I'm going to quit. Okay, ultimate test. I'm going to press on all the buttons at once. Oh no. Someone... Who's the one? Okay. I think it's working. I see no duplicates. Do you see any duplicates? I see no duplicates. Never. I'm pressing on 4 controllers at the same time right now. Oh, no! No! Why? Why? There's no way it's not visual. I'm sure it's a visual bug. I'm sure it's a visual bug. It's not a load. What the why? It's not making sense. I'm waiting for it to change and all. Like I'm waiting for the condition to change. And I still have that kind of stuff. How is that possible? Let me check one more time if it's not a visual stuff. Hey, Crit, what's up? Are all input proceeded in from the main loop? I'm checking if, like, I have a boolean, I'm waiting for the boolean to be true, to be false. Like, I have so many checks in place right now. So yeah, I want to answer to Macatap. Macatap, you asked why the controllers, why the players add negative IDs. Godot, when you use a controller in Godot, you can use as many controllers as you want, and Godot will give each controller a device ID. So if I use that controller first, device ID will be 0. If I then use this controller, device ID will be 1. Each controller has a device ID. The thing is, I want people to be able to use the keyboard. And I want people to be able to use the right side of the keyboard and the left side of the keyboard so that 2 players can play here. the thing is, I have to assign IDs for those devices that I create from scratch. They are not devices supported by Godot. Godot's only see a keyboard. So that's why I decided, since I don't know where how many controller the player uses, I'm going to go to the negative using -1 and -2 for them. Let's go back to here. Adam objection. Scarecrow. Good one, Cricket. Tries to remember logic class. Are those two always the one glitching? Green square and yellow heart? No, I think no. I think other ones can glitch too. But I want to check if it's not a visual bug right now. I want to be sure that it's not just a visual bug. So let me just hide this and let's inspect. I inspected multiple times and it wasn't. I think it was not a visual bug before, but we need to make sure. Are you super hot? Where are you at? I have air conditioning, but no, it's not that hot today. It's not that hot today. But last week it was crazy. Okay, so we can check the current color, and it says that the current color is 1 for the third player, and it's also 1 for the fourth player. So yeah, there is an issue. There is an issue for some reason. This one is 0, this one is 4, and those two ones are 1s. Then we can check the available colors. Available colors are only color 2 is supposed to be available, which is strange, which is really strange, because technically the color 4 is not used at all right now. We have color 1, no, color 0, color 4, oh, color 0, color 4 and color 1. So we have color 2 and color 3 that are not used, but only color 2 is there. So you know what? I might just check the colors from all players at this point. I'm really close to just checking the colors from all player. You're doing amazing, Polish. Thank you, Cricket. Yeah. I really want to show you the new stuff, but it's a bug that is really hard to. This bug, okay, just to show you. This is the player selection screen, and sometimes, but really rarely, you can select the same player, the same color twice. And I want to debug that. It's really hard to reproduce. Wait, can I validate the game? Like, can I can actually I can actually log the game with those colors, which is really bad. Okay. So those procedural animations for the setting on Twitter. Oh, I'm glad you saw that. Yeah, I was really proud of that. Okay. So now that we know that there's an issue, let's try to check where that issue might be. So when we start, is there a way to check if an array is being written on, so that we can be sure that it's not being written on by two functions at once? Let's see. Is there a way to... Huh. Make read-only? Interesting, I can make the array read-only. I can check if it's read-only. Can I reverse the read-only stuff? I don't think I can. Could have been useful. You know what? Huh. I'm lost now. Is there a way to reverse the read-only one? No, I don't think we can. You know what? I think I'm just going to wait for a frame each time I try to change the color. Okay, let's try again. So what I change is I just wait for a frame each time I change someone changes the color, because maybe if they try to change it during the same frame, maybe there can be some issues. I'm not sure. Let's try again now. Oh wait. Okay, so if you see any duplicates, then we fail. This is the stress test of the year. I don't see any this time around. Do you see duplicates? think it's working now. Not sure. The previous one felt like it was working but failed at the last attempt, so cannot really be sure. But I don't see any suspicious thing. Did you see one? Haven't seen one? Yeah, I think it's fixed. Right? At this point, if we don't see one. Oh! Wait. I think I saw one. I'm not sure, but I think I saw one. But maybe it was just the animation at the same time. At least it's robust now. You think it was the animation? It's pretty robust. I don't see any issue right now. Oh! Fuck! There's no way. There is no way. Let's wait 2 frames. Let's wait 2. I don't care anymore. So yeah, okay, I know what's going on. I know what's up. I know what's the issue. It's not blocking the array, but it makes no sense to me because it's not supposed to be asynchronous. It's supposed to append in an order. So yeah, I might have to... So right now I'm just going to hope there's no issue by waiting 2 frames. What do I mean by waiting 2 frames is I cannot change. Oh, it's still not working. Yeah, that's kind of how it works, Jay. Hey, Zero Show! Does the code update the color run when a player performs an input? It's supposed to. So next we're going to try a new one. So that one was using an array of Boolean, and it did not work. So I don't know how Godot work internally, but it was modifying at the same time sometimes. So next one is going to be what can we do? I wonder if it will help if you queue the change during input and then in process go through the queue one by one and update the color. It's not a bad idea. It's not bad. Huh. Okay, interesting. Right now I was using a Boolean to wait for it to be done. We could try to create a queue and do it like this. Let's try that. I don't know why it's not already behaving like a queue, but we don't know. So change player, add player. Where is the remove player? Remove player is in console, I think. So let's create a queue. Color change queue equals, and here we have an object. Okay. In that object, I'm going to add the name of the function and color change queue append the name of the function and the arguments. Okay. Let's try. Okay. Oh yeah, the function should be a string, I think. Maybe not in Godot 4, but yeah. And the last one is the remove player. It's been a long time, Zero Show. I did not stream for a month or something like that. Okay, so we have a queue with all the functions in them in it. So now let's go to the process node, process function. Do you have a process function? Yeah. Process function, and if not empty, then we can call the first one. Yeah, color change queue pop function to run equals color change queue dot pop. Okay, and now we can call the function with the arguments. I'm not sure if we can call with a... No, we need to add the arguments one by one, right? How do we pass the arguments as a list? Call v calls the method an object and returns the result. Unlike call, this method expects all parameters to be contained inside an array. Okay, cool. So it's call v. Okay, let's try it. And it failed. What? Why? There's no function append in Godot? Seriously? How is it called then? Push? Maybe? Maybe it's push. Or add, or... Yeah, append. Oh wait, I'm using an object instead of an array. Okay. Appends an element at the end of the array, okay. And pop. There's no pop. Okay. Removes all the first element. That's what we need. Pop front. What now? I changed it. It's not a dictionary anymore. Oh wait. I need to change it in my init function. So I'm using a queue. It's not supposed to... What? What? Okay, I'm going to go insane at this stage. maybe it's my logic that is not working, but if forward. I know what's the issue. Oh, you weren't watching? Okay. The issue is not with the code. The issue is not here. Okay, let me show you. Let me add some light. Oh, I cannot add more light than this. Okay, let me show you the issue. It's so stupid. So the issue is here, the setter. This is the setter for the visual stuff, okay? And I was saying, oh, there's no issue with the visual stuff and all, because there was no issue. It was using the color I was setting. The thing is, the setting was not working because my setter, the variable current color, is using a setter, and the setter is checking independently from all the other colors. It is checking some stuff, and if it's not, if those conditions are not met, it will not update the value and it will not change the color. And this is where things go wrong, because all the logic is perfect, but when you try to change the color of the visuals, it will check some stuff. If the I think it's checking if the animation is done, and if it's not done, it's not changing the color. Yeah, so instead of this, see, okay, not inside tree, I can understand, or current color different of value. So if, okay, so what are we checking? We want that changing color, so I think that's where the issue is. And what's that? Not inside tree. Oh, okay, that's strange. Yeah, if it's not inside the tree yet, we just update the value. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, makes sense. And we also check if the current color is different than the value, and that makes sense. Okay, so that's the issue. It's the if not changing color. So what we're going to do instead is this, and the changing color is a way to wait that the animation finishes, I think. Yeah. Let's try to ignore it and see how it looks. Yeah, I see the issue. But we can fix it without this. We can fix this without this. That's so strange. Oh. Huh. Okay. I know what I did wrong. It's working. It's finally working. Last test, last final optimal ultimum test. So I'm going to press with all my controllers at once. I have 4 controllers right now. I think it's working. I don't see any issue at all. If you see something, tell me, but I'm pretty sure we're good. Okay. Finally, I found it. I found the bug. So yeah, it made sense. So basically all the logic was good from the start, from the beginning, everything was fine. But when I applied the color, I was doing another test. I was doing one more test when I applied the color, and if there was an animation running at this exact moment, I was not applying the color, and then I was using the previous color. And that's where everything came from. That's it. It was a funny stream. So my idea now is to stream 3 times a week. So next stream might be in 2 days. That was an epic rabbit hole. Yeah, really. That I was okay. Visual were bugged. Yes, exactly. But it was visuals that were bugged and that were changing back the data. So that's even more crazy. Yeah, you can wishlist the game. Help me. So let me check the wishlist number right now. Wishlist actions. 850. I have 850 wishlists. I want to have 1000 at the release, and I hope I can release in 1 month or something. Hey, thank you very much, Jay, for the subscription. Thank you so much. So yeah, you can check how to wishlist on Steam. I send the link. You can follow the channel. Will be cool. And I'll be back in 2 days. Wednesday. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I really liked seeing you in the chat. Have a nice day, everyone. By oh, maybe we can how do you call that? I've not been streaming for so long. I don't even know how you call that. Raid, yeah. Oh yeah, we had a raid from Mr. Elliptic today. Can we SO? I don't know. Shout out, Mr. Elliptic. Did it work? Is it the right Mr. Elliptic? Yeah, cool. So yeah, we had a raid. It's another Godot developer. Is there someone online right now that we could raid? Cheese. Oh no, it's not the same cheese. I don't see anyone. Foxen is cool. Okay, let's raid Foxen then. I trust you. Is it the right way of writing that? The channel is intended for mature audience? What's that? Where are you sending us back it up? Okay, seems good. Godot streamer, nice. Let's go. Bye everyone. See you in 2 days.